Well, here is the current work on the retubing the orange amp Tiny Terror combo. As you can see, the actual amp bit is out of the cabinet. I'm not going to show taking it all out because it takes about, I don't know, I want to spend about 8.5 hours trying to get the bloody thing out of the cabinet. I think I broke a screw, possibly a fingernail. So you can, yeah, sorry about all this turning around. This is the amp, which I'll show you the face in a moment, but it normally sits this way. Sorry, this way. And that panel right there on the floor fits in right here, which is the back side of the amp. The front two tubes here are the two power amps. They're EL84s. You can see the little spring holdery thingies there. In the back are the two preamp tubes, which are currently Toomsram. What did I put in there? I think AT7s is what I got. I think. I don't know. Can't find the boxes. I think they're AT7s. And I just swapped their positions to check and see if they make any difference. These two are big, ginormous things that probably have a lot to do with building up charges, and I don't want to touch them. That's the speaker, of course. So I'm going to crank it up again in a minute and see how it sounds, and then try some different tubes. And now we're moving back to the amp in front. And here, of course, this is the actual amp, which fits in that hole right down there. So this just goes in from the back, and has a myriad of screws, which are all those screws that you see lying on the floor over there and kicked around and over there. Screws, more screws, lots of screwdrivers. Oh yeah, a couple of screws, including one that fell on the floor over here. I have to keep them separate because I don't remember where they go. That one apparently enjoys being on the floor. Actually, now both of them do. And there's another one that went to the floor. I'm probably missing screws already. Of course, my mother always said that anyway. So, it's a mess getting into. Gonna do some more playing around, try some different tubes, see what happens. That's where it's at so far. Getting it out is terrible. Once it gets out of the amp, it's pretty easy to swap those. Switch this around again. Say in this case, these buggers just pull up and come right off like this. So you want to be careful and not break anything. So they sit like that. It's easier to do them two-handed. And then for the other side, there is these little buggers. And as you can see, they simply fit directly over and then lock into place. You push them down and twist them and then lock them, which I don't want to do now because I'm still going to experiment with tubes. And which I'll show this when we're done as well. So, that's where we are so far. The excitement continues.